I am that I have played that the game I played. Some people say, some people say, that I wasn't really gay, that I can't stay. Some people say, some people say, oh, I can't lose it, 'cause I was not moving, that I abused it in my mind, had to be alright. Well, yeah, play. Hey. I'm gonna shake. Get off, because I play. Because I play. I'm gonna shake. Get off, the devil in a beat. I live my feet. Some people see, some people see, and this is my mom. This is my moon has to go. Some people know, some people know. How I can't lose it, 'cause I was not moving, but I abused it in my mind. I didn't be alright. Well, yeah, play. Hey, don't hey. I'm gonna shake. Get up. We're gonna play. We're gonna play. I'm gonna shake. Get up. Get up. Get up. Hey, didn't want you to do the one. This could be down. This sick beat. Bad as better on a girlfriend. Oh my god, how can shit? What's a good hair? And a good hair. Now shake it, baby. Shake. Oh, let's go play. Hey. I'm gonna shake. Get up. Make it a play. Make it a play. I'm gonna shake. Get up. Get up.
Welcome to Whiskey Fucking Grenade. I've missed
What's
you
this
all.
now?
I've got a very special guest today, The Hat. He's here right now.
I'm very confused. What's going on now?
We're streaming,
Oh shit. That was today?
and we are as prepared as ever. Did you honestly forget? That's amazing.
No. I was going to get some ginger ale. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Well, shit.
Oh wow! Well, I'm pleased that you've given me the love here, Hat.
Well, I guess that means I won't be robbing any convenience stores today. So I suppose this debauchery is keeping me from other debauchery.
Yeah, which is always great. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. I'm doing it right all day, every day.
All day, every day. You better be. You better be. So this is the first Whiskey Grenade stream in well over a year. You were actually on the final Whiskey Grenade stream, so I think it is obviously becoming that you're on the first one. How's that feel?
It makes me feel like I wrecked the last one, so I'm here to derail this one and make sure that it's another year before the next Whiskey Grenade stream.
I'll drink to that. So, Slutbag Nico.
Where in the hell is she?
Where the fuck is that? Right.
I don't know. She's MIA, I suppose.
Yeah. So the only reason this stream is happening is because Nico was like, "Hey, me, you, and Hatman should do a stream," and I was like, "All right, I could get drunk," and she was like, "Yes, I'll get drunk," and where the fuck is she?
Fuck if I know. She's probably jacking off to some anime tits or something. I don't know.
I imagine she's got quite a hefty bean for flicking. Is that true?
I'm pretty sure that she actually has a penis, and she has 2 assholes too.
Oh, nice. What was your favourite arsehole? Like, was there a go-to arsehole?
The one that I regularly had to change the packing for. That was the brand new one. So
that was the
that
go-to.
was
the go-to.
Well, that was a new experience. So of course, gotta break that thing in.
Yeah. Damn straight. Damn straight. So, are you drinking tonight?
I will be at now.
Oh, nice. What have you got?
As soon as I pour myself this Baron Jaeger and ginger ale.
What?
Surprisingly good combo. Baron Jaeger. It is a honey liqueur, which is amazing.
Yeah. A honey liqueur.
Yes. So it tastes sweet. I mean, it might not make you feel like the manliest of men, but that means you can drink more of it.
So it's like an alcopop kind of thing.
Not quite. I mean, it's still 35% alcohol.
Yeah. What?
It's just delicious.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not pissing in my cup right now. That's ginger ale.
You better not be, bitch. So, I don't know if you remember much about Whiskey Grenade, but it was a long ongoing joke that there was always technical failings, or something fucked it up. I don't think we ever had a stream where it went right, and it seems that we've got exactly the same thing. And Nikau has just messaged me, and she says 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Half hour. So I'm just going to write, how have you messed this up for me? Right, okay, so we might as well jump straight in. We are just going to have a bit of a chat, talk about what is new in the world, what we've missed. I don't think it'll be a particularly long stream tonight. It doesn't need to be. But what is happening in the world of Metroid? I hear you have it.
Well, yes. I got the remake for Metroid 2 Exterminatus Boogaloo.
Oh, yes.
And it's actually really great.
Really? I've got it, and it's sitting on my 3DS right now, waiting to be played. But
why the hell haven't you played it?
I haven't got round to it yet.
Well, fuck that. Make time for it. It's good. I'm making time for it. I am not going to work and swearing off all my personal and familial relationships just to play this goddamn game.
Yeah. So, coming from someone you've played Metroid 2, right?
Oh yes.
Is it obvious that it's Metroid 2 remake? Like, are the levels?
Yes.
The levels are kind of. It's the same setup, right?
As far as like the actual map layout, it's very, very different. It's got sort of the same music cues. Of course, your main mission is eliminate the Metroids, commit goddamn genocide. So yeah, it's basically the same in that regard. It doesn't have, at least as far as I've gotten to, it doesn't have any like big boss fights. All the Metroids act as boss fights, which is in line with Metroid 2.
Yeah. Okay.
But you also get like new abilities. I guess like there's a new meter that you can charge. You get like certain abilities like a pulse scan, which can show you where like hidden blocks and shit are. A thing called lightning armor, which makes you more or less invincible for however long you got your energy gauge going for. Like a rapid fire machine gun type thing, and then what is basically the replacement for the speed booster, which is supposed to slow down time, but it more or less acts like a speed booster.
So they've got rid of the speed booster? So the speed booster isn't in it, or they've got...
Speed boost isn't in it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not massively familiar with Metroid 2. I've played them all, but distinguishing them between each other is quite difficult. So I can't remember, was the speed booster in 2, or was that a Super Nintendo one?
No, that was speed booster first came in Super Metroid.
Yeah, it was Super Metroid. I thought it was. Right. Okay, Nikau is struggling to understand time zones, bless her.
Struggling to understand time zones.
Yeah, it's difficult because from what I understand, you crazy Americans, right? You don't have 24-hour clocks. Is that right?
No, we don't. We call that military time.
Military time.
Because that's what the military uses. They use the 24-hour clock.
And it's just not something that you guys do as standard?
No.
Why is that?
No. Because Americans are fucking stupid, and
I'll give you that, but you know, is
yeah,
it just
they can't count past 12.
See, we don't teach 24-hour time in school, but it is kind of like the given working hour. So, like, if you work, those are your hours. They're presented in 24-hour time. So I think it's a bit strange over here.
That's a bit unusual.
Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I've got a baby in the room with me.
A baby?
Yeah.
Is it a transformer?
It isn't a it's my baby. Oh yes, I've got a baby. So
you own a baby?
Yeah, since the last stream, I've got.
Where did you get this baby?
Found it in a car. The mum was crying when I took it.
So you acquired a baby?
Yes. A lot has changed. Personally, I've stopped drinking. Did you know that?
You're drinking right now, though.
I'm drinking right now. Yeah, that was a lie.
So then you haven't stopped drinking.
I haven't stopped it. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed except for stealing babies and turning them into robots.
Nikau has been outed in the YouTube chat. I don't know if you can see it. So we've got both Baron and Mills confirming that Nikau was told precisely how long she has until it starts. So she is in fact talking shit. How'd you feel about that?
I told you she was probably jerking off the whole time.
She was. I reckon she is now. Did it take her a while?
Depends on the day.
It depends on the day. Did you ever finish her?
What, like finish her off? No, she's still alive.
Oh, I thought this was some kind of really special way of communicating. That would explain the delay. You know, if she was reaching to us beyond the grave, I could understand.
No, she's still alive. Well, probably barely, but I mean, she's just got to regain her health. But
So she has recently moved. Is that true?
I would not know.
Oh, okay.
She kept saying something about a new address that she wants me to send communist paraphernalia to.
Yes, yes, I've heard about that.
Yeah, that I am not. I'm not sure why, because I don't actually believe that she's a communist.
I don't know. You can never tell. You can never tell. So I'm just gonna. Are you watching on the tube of views?
Yes.
Good. I'm just gonna pop something up, and we can have a little bit of a chat about this. Come on. Oh no, we can't because it's being a bastard.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah. Okay. So what I was going to discuss is the fact that Fallout 4 now has an overwhelmingly negative review. I don't know if you've got Steam, you can see that.
So why does everyone hate Fallout 4 now?
Right, so they hate Fallout 4 because we should be buying it. And also they've started to include paid mods. So it's the standard bullshit of people just, what do you call it, bum rushing, I guess, is that the right word?
I suppose you can't call it Zerg Rush because this isn't a Blizzard game.
Yeah. I don't know what Zerg Rush means.
I think the baby's trying to take human form.
Yeah, it is screaming. It is screaming. She should be asleep by now, and she knows that. Right. Well, I had a nice flow for this. I had a flow, and that's been ruined because Nikau has ruined everything.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Typical. That's typical of her.
So what I might do is just move things forward and then bring the chat back in a bit when it gets ready. So I'm just trying to get our love doctor in because we're going to have a little bit of assistance with the next segment.
The love doctor. The doctor of love.
Did you hear that?
I did. That, again, it's trying to take human form. It should know better.
Right.
Baby needs to learn respect.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get the doctor in. We'll see if they're willing to talk.
Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. Sorry. Hello?
Ah, welcome, Dr. Francis Enser.
Hello?
PhD in faggotry, right?
So I think you'll find that's a master's in faggotry.
Oh, masters in faggotry. Have you met Francis?
So the fake doctor.
Legit doctor.
Fake doctor.
It was a master.
How can you be? Wait, no. So he's the master. He's not the doctor.
I'm a master, not the master. Fucking 4 years in faggotry school for this. Fuck.
And how much debt? Well, probably
Debt?
not because you're world renowned, right?
World-renowned faggotry.
World renowned faggotry.
Dr. Enser.
There's no Dr. F. Enser. I enjoy your time. I enjoy your time here.
So listen, you promised me some money for this. So I'm fucking paying by the hour. You got questions or what?
I do. Hatman, this is a new section on Whiskey Grenade. and it is
Or
called
section.
Whiskey Grenade. Ask Me Anything. And,
That's original. Quite.
yeah, isn't it? And if you point your little peepers towards YouTube, you'll see the first question upon our screen.
What we got? I also see some cunt called Deirdre.
No. Dear Whiskey Grenade, it said. Okay. So
She looks a bit Jewish.
Deirdre, I mean whiskey. So the first question is from Harriet Sugar Cookie. And that is Whiskey Grenade, ask me anything. Oh, the check fucking bounced. If you don't pay me for my fisting services now, I will send someone over. Right, let's that's probably not the best one for us to discuss there, so we'll look on to the next one.
Hang on. When you arranged this with me, you didn't say I'll be talking to any of them.
It's
Questions from respectable colours only.
in that case, you'll like this next one. It's a great, reputable British company, and we're going to answer their questions. So, at TFL has tweeted us, "Hey guys, did you misplace a bag?" Now, Dr. Fencer, if you don't mind me calling you that,
Right.
how do you feel about this missing bag?
Well, I think we've got our wires crossed here, mate, because when you hire a Masters of Faggotry and you ask us about bags, we don't really discuss the kind of bags you can lose on a train. Unless you're in Newcastle, in which case that's a bit fucking weird.
Yeah. Newcastle's a fucked up place anyway. Like, second only to Kent. Kent is fucking grim. Speaking of which, hi Baron. And, right. So we've got...
Oh, is that the guy who... The apprentice faggot you told me about from Kent?
Yeah, bless him.
Right,
He's trying.
okay.
He's really
Okay.
trying. He wants to get out of Kent. You can imagine he does. Hat's probably very confused right now. Hat, so,
Considerably, yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, you're in America, so you have bad places. I guess Boston's one of them. Is that the worst place available?
Chicago.
Chicago. Right, so Chicago, now make it smaller, shittier, and Kentier. And basically you've got where Baron lives.
Oh, so Fayetteville.
I used to study under a guy from Chicago.
Really? What did
Yeah.
he study? Or what did he teach?
He taught me a lot about the taint. Really?
Fucking did.
There's so many things you can do with a taint. You can tickle it, you can lick it, you can please it, you can cook on it sometimes.
You know, my major concern is not enough people understand or work the taint. Have you ever worked?
Oh,
Have you ever?
we
worked,
did a whole semester on the taint. Goodness
You
me.
fucking did.
Oh, 1997, that was a good year.
The year of the taint.
Yeah.
So, Hat, tell me about your journeys to the taint.
They were long and arduous and sometimes involved cutting tools.
That is some tough taint right there. Some real tough taint.
He might be going for the agent Tibetan trick of when you split between the scrotum and the anus.
Mm.
If the taint isn't quite enough, you open that motherfucker up like a cheese sandwich.
Would that be like a cheese sandwich with maybe a little bit of ham?
It's a cheese sandwich you can get your head in, mate.
It's a bap. There's no fucking cheese sandwich here. Okay. I believe... I believe we've just been sent another tweet, guys. Let's have a look at this. So this is from a Norman Lovett. And he says, Whiskey Grenade asked me anything. I've run out of money and someone offered me an old role I played years ago. I've seen the script, it's awful. Very bad. Do I? Your thoughts on that?
Well, Lovett isn't a real name, surely. I thought that was a catchphrase.
Fucking...
Hang on, and he's Norman Lovett 1. So who's Norman Lovett?
It's the shittest. It is the shittest tweet handle. I've just read. Baron says, "Don't do it, Norm," which I think's. I'd go with that.
Right.
I'd go with that.
Well,
he
of
was
course
free.
he wants to destroy the fandom.
Exactly. I mean, he was free. He was fucking home clear. He could stand on the sidelines, right, and just fucking laugh at the shitness that Red Dwarf was. But now he's back. And I want to hear what Dr. Fencer has to say about this.
Well, I imagine that the only kind of script that this fucker's getting involves several midgets, a massive tub of butter,
Ooh.
and possibly a black.
A black what?
Well, you know, a black.
Oh, a black.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Which, strangely enough, leads on to the next tweet I've received. This is from...
Hang on, he was in Red Dwarf, right?
Yeah, he was.
Well, surely the next step is to get several dwarves.
I didn't make that joke. I didn't make it. Well done. You're smarter than me. Fuck. So the next message we've got is from PewDiePie. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I've just run this by my legal counsel. There is no hard R. We are safe. This is an alright question.
Right.
So, given the fallout, if a nigger is busy nigging...
What fallout?
Oh.
Fallout 4, obviously.
Fallout 4, yeah. Have you not bought Fallout 4 yet?
Play video games, mate. Well, semesters and lessons to give. Lectures to go on about. You know, if you're going to teach somebody the wonders of the inside of the rectum, you can't spend your time playing video games.
So you are Doctor of...
I thought this was a fucking TED Talk, to be honest.
It kind of is. It kind of is. But I will go back to that.
You don't get Elon Musk sitting here answering questions about niggers.
Exactly. So...
Although you should, he'll probably send them into space.
What's he doing in space?
That's what he does, isn't it? Space and tunnels.
That's it. Which is really weird. It's like... Because do you get space tunnels?
He either wants to go up or go down. Bit like my ex-wife.
A bit like my mum. I mean... Yeah,
Wait,
no.
her name wasn't Pauline, was it?
It was.
Oh, this is going to be uncomfortable.
That's what she said. So, PewDiePie is a TV presenter. And he fell into a little bit of a hot bother earlier this week when he was playing a computer game, was shot by someone, and then proceeded to call him a nigger.
Was he shot by a black guy? That's a question you got to ask yourself.
That's a good point, actually.
I believe the man was of Asian descent.
So that's like 0.3 nig. Is that right? Let me roll the. I've got
0.3 or 0.4.
yeah. There's a 12-sided die somewhere that you can roll to work out appropriate nig levels, but it does take a lot of things into factor. So we need to understand where the guy was standing at the time of the event. Did he have any chicken? And was he stealing anything?
I understand in this fucking video game that Powdy Poo was playing.
It's actually.
I've been told by one of my students, one of my expert faggotry students,
okay,
that if you win this game, you're given a chicken dinner.
The ultimate chicken dinner.
The ultimate chicken dinner. So in the context of that,
yeah,
is this phrase not appropriate?
See, as if that wasn't enough evidence, I'm gonna give you a little bit more, because I don't know if you know this, but I'm quite a big fucking thing on the internet. I've got my own channel, and we're currently sitting at 17 subscribers. And so I've played a couple of video games, and I'd like to tell you that the main goal of this game is to shoot people and then fucking loot them.
Right. Oh, that's very, very interesting.
So if that wasn't enough to suggest a particular, what do we want to do? Say theme? What is your opinion on that, Hat? If I was if I was to say,
roll that 12-sided die, and it came up 9.
Yep. So good thing. Hat's got the dice. So it rolled 9, right?
It rolled 9.
Was this on a bridge?
No, it was not.
Was it in a grassland?
No.
It wasn't in a shanty town, was it? Because then you have to triple by 7.
Yeah, it was.
It was a shanty town. Well, we've done the math, and I think it was nig. If not full on nig, it was definitely tiny nig. So we're going to go 0.5 of a nig, niglet, case closed. Right, I have got. Oh, we've got a message here from. Oh, who's this? Nouch. I don't know who that is. Nouch. And we'll see what he's saying. At Whiskey Grenade. I have money and power, but I don't have someone to love me. Is there any chance for a chap like me to find love? Hashtag Whiskey Grenade. Ask me anything. What do you think of that, Dr. Fencer?
My first piece of advice for him would be, if you want to find love, and you want to take a picture of yourself to share on the internet, look at the fucking camera.
Right. It does make you wonder, right? Like, was there something up there distracting him? Is there something there that's causing confusion that the average man can't determine?
That's exactly the kind of angle you're going to see someone's head when you're balls deep inside him.
Could be that he's afraid that looking directly into a camera will steal all of his money and power.
Are you suggesting some kind of Jewish sentiment?
Some kind of Jewish Pakistani witchcraft, yes.
Those Pakistanis are very Jewish, aren't they?
Oh.
As far as my studies have shown, yes.
I'm just going to do this a bit to keep the streamer excited. So,
tell you what I've learned. If there's a race of people who know how to tickle balls, it's Pakistani.
See, that's weird. I would have said the Jews.
No. The Jews got no gag reflex. That's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah, I think that was designed for gold concealment, wasn't it, back in the day? But obviously, was it the Jews that don't have a homeland? I think it is. There was some big war about it, right? The Jews and the Palestinians.
No, I think I don't have home base.
Home base, that's it.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking sad. I'm going to send some emails out later, some strongly worded emails, and see if we can get some Jewish home bases set up. For the hat, let me try and think what home base. Think of Walmart's, but without the food. And how do you feel about your Jewish brothers and sisters not having access to that?
That's a fair place to shop, though.
Hang on, is this other guy Jewish?
What, Notch?
No, he's bloke talking.
Dr.
No.
Fencer?
No, he's fucking mushroom person.
Oh, he seems like he could be. Are you rich, Hat?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Oh, then no. No. Unless you
Look,
spend it
I was
all
about
on
to leave.
investments.
I am neither rich nor do I have any kind of accreditation credentials in the finance sector.
Why not?
And I swear to God, I'm not just saying that to throw off any suspicion.
Throw us off the scent of your Judaism. Okay.
Good. Because I can smell them a mile away.
So we've got some feedback from the
Smell like Skittles.
from the chat. And Nico Maggi says, I think it's the Japanese that do that with cameras. You see how many pictures they take of each other? Clearly soul swapping. And also we've now got confirmation from the chat that the hat is a Jew. So, busted.
Ah, damn. Found me out.
So, right. We need
out of interest, where would a hypothetically a well-educated man find these pictures of Japanese people?
What, soul swapping or just general boobs?
Research. Very in-depth, sweaty research.
Let's see what we can do. Strangely enough, I think our good friend Harriet Sugar Cookie can assist.
She's Korean, surely. Big fat face like that.
Yeah, I might message it later and find out. Yeah, that is a big face, isn't it? Fuck. I didn't really realise how big the face was. That's the kind of face that only Old Man Mills can enjoy. Right, so getting back to the task at hand. Notch, who do we set him up with? I'm thinking Queenie.
The Queen?
No, that fat Mexican bird.
She's married now.
Yeah. But, like, is it really married?
I mean, the guy.
You couldn't fit that in a wedding dress. Fuck off.
Yeah, innit?
But the guy did move to
barely
Mexico.
fit it
You
in
don't
Mexico.
move to Mexico for anything. Wait, for real though, why would anyone want to move to Mexico?
I'm confused. It is a conundrum.
Cheap prostitutes.
It'd have to be the cheapest.
There we go. Notch could buy many wives with all of that money and power that he has.
Oh, you don't want to marry him, mate.
Why
They would
would you
take her
marry
off
a
his shit.
prostitute?
Well, he can still rent them. He can rent them indefinitely.
If he took a wife home, before you know it, the entire fucking family's moved in.
Do Mexicans do that? I thought that was the Punjabas.
Oops. Is there a difference?
Holy fuck. Is there a difference? Did the fucking Mexicans do 911?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't believe.
okay, so an American said no.
No.
It's fine.
I don't.
This guy's Jewish.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can operate phones. That's the thing.
Holy shit! Right, just go with me here. Just go with me. The year is 2087. America has a 400-meter wall around it. The only way Mexicans can get in and out of America now is by plane. Some Mexicans left Mexico 2087, flew at an angle of precisely 45 degrees at a speed of exactly 7 knots, broke the physics time barrier, went back in time to September 11th, went into the Trade Center. Has this theory been discussed before?
Yes, it has.
Oh, okay. And what did we decide?
Bane was on the plane, so the plane crashed with no survivors.
So does that mean it did happen or didn't happen?
It means that it happened, but that was the plane that crashed in the field.
Oh, okay. So it just happened to be. Yeah. So it was unrelated. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Okay. We've got confirmation that Mexicans. I don't know if this is 2087 or just now, but apparently Mexicans now are hiding in avocado shipments, which is interesting.
Oh, shit.
So, Dr. Fencer, would you be kind enough to read the next question?
Sure. Right. Smash Mouth, which is actually my speciality.
Is that because you've still got that gold-plated pee-pee?
It's got rims.
Fucking rims. Hypno rims.
When I say rims, I'm talking 12 inches.
When I say
golden-plated
rims, I mean,
misery.
I'm gonna fucking rim you with it. Sorry. So back to the question at hand.
Yeah, alright. Sorry. Which Shrek? Shrek? I don't watch films.
That's an acronym. No, it's an acronym.
Alright. It's funny, because I had this bloke last night. I Shrek'd his ass. Which Shrek movie has the best soundtrack, and why is it Shrek 2? Hang on. This person, this smash mouth bullshit, doesn't understand that you can't answer a question with your own answer. It's not a question then, is it, you donk?
I get the feeling that this is a loaded question as well.
Well, it's also incorrect, because clearly Shrek Home for the Holidays had the best soundtrack.
That is true. There is a genuine discussion about 9/11 on the live chat now. I don't know how I feel about the best Shrek soundtrack. Obviously, you know, you've got your title track, which is the song about Donkey Punch, the donkey roll. You know, because that's what the Jackie Chan character was talking about, right? Was it Jackie Chan that voiced the donkey?
No, I think it was Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Press F, guys. Press F.
Freddie Mercury wasn't in Winnie the Pooh.
I heard he was, and that's how he got sick.
That explains a lot.
What is... there we go, the Fs are here. What is your favourite song from the Shrek movie soundtrack? Let's see what we've got.
Favorite song from Shrek movies? I'm going to have to go with Shrek the Halls.
Shrek the Halls. Please tell me that is an actual line from it.
I'm literally holding a compact disc in my hand that says Shrek Home for the Holidays, and the second track on it is Shrek the Halls.
You're shitting me. You own that.
I will post a picture of this onto Twitter right now.
Yep. We need it. We do need
And
it.
the weirdest thing, it actually came in the case that was labeled Shrek music from the original motion picture. So I can only presume that this is the actual soundtrack to the first Shrek film.
So what is
Fucking millennials actually buying shit like this.
Ah, this is what
I
I call
don't
a
know that I
true
bought it,
mother
it just showed
Christmas.
up.
Animated
Sitting
movie.
around
In my house one
enjoying
day.
the peace and quiet of the
It just sort of
holidays
showed up in my
and putting
house.
mud on the Christmas stump.
So I don't so much think that you
Pour
really
me another
buy it.
mug of swamp nog. Will you,
See, that's the
donkey?
same excuse I said to
I
my
really don't wanna
ex-wife
touch
when
a
she
trip.
found me in my bedroom with a 12-year-old hooker. Just turned up in my house.
Well, don't they?
I thought it'd be more like, where's the fucking ogre and the donkey?
Probably with a 13-year-old hooker.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You don't want to go to 13. Once they hit the teenage years, their rate doubles.
yeah, man. It's fucking disgusting. Although, you know, in Kent, it's the other way around, according to Baroon. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see what other tweets we've got. Ah, this is an interesting one. The Hat, would you mind reading this one out?
So from Barracks, Obama, I got to know what happened to that @ Team Lanky guy. He was a stand-up individual. # WGAMA.
You can't trust anything that Black Obama says.
Yeah, isn't it? It's like, be more racist with your name, if possible. So, Dr. Fencer, thoughts on this one? Oh, I think we've lost Dr. Fencer.
No, I'm here. I'm trying to
killed
work
him.
out why Barbie has liked every single one of these tweets you've shown so far.
That's a very good question.
She knows what's down. The thing about Barbie, and the thing a lot of people don't realise about Barbie, she's massively political.
Or
Like
maybe
poss-
Barbie is just a fan of Whiskey Grenade.
I'd be political too if my boyfriend had no genitalia.
Would you fuck Barbie?
Can't try.
How could I?
No, like if right, Barbie was
She's got more plastic in her than Bruce Jenner.
yummy. So, but like, I don't know, weird science kind of stuff. Barbie is brought to life.
I'd give it a go.
She's
You
got
need,
no
you
vag.
need one of those drill
So
dildos.
it'd literally be dry humping while it pours, I don't know, tomato soup or whatever resembles the menstrual cycle for a woman over your dick, just to give a little bit less friction.
Soup's an interesting choice.
Well, I'm sure she's got other ideas. She seems like a fairly switched on kind of lass, you know.
Would you rather try and fuck Barbie or Barack Obama?
The thing is, right, I've seen Barack Obama. He can dance, he can move. I imagine I can get him into some very interesting poses.
Have you seen him in real life?
I haven't met Barack Obama, no.
No, I haven't met him, but I have seen him. He was a few hundred feet away from me, but I have seen him. He's actually white.
Oh, I was going to say, was he like in line at a KFC or something? But I assume not if he's white.
No, he was giving a speech.
Because
He
we
was-
all know
he was
those
telling-
can't queue anyway, can they?
he was telling everyone what to do, and people were clapping and cheering and stuff. And the whole time I was thinking, this guy's white.
Well, people were following him, right?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know.
I guess that's why they were clapping and cheering and actually paying attention to what he had to say, because he's
I
white.
was going to say, I don't
Saying
know.
he's fucking white. What are you trying to tell me? That he just needs a wash? Is that what you're saying? And next thing of all, first of all you give them the vote, and then they're telling cunts what to do. Fucking country's coming to.
It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
Anyway, that Team Lanky guy, bit of a cunt, I've heard.
Yep. I've heard he broke up the team, which is weird that they call him Team Lanky, because it's full of eye. Right.
I heard he was actually Snake Plissken.
The next tweet is on its way in, and this is from Ted Cruzzer.
Stand-up guy. Ted Cruz.
Yeah. At Whiskey Grenade, my wife suspects that I am watching porn. I don't know how she found out. How can I throw off the scent?
Killer.
Easy. Fucking done. Sorted. I'm gonna... Right. So I'm gonna tweet Ted Cruz and let her know the suggested fix.
But then again, knowing this silly sausage, it'd probably then tweet out how to dispose of a body.
To dispose of my wife. Oh. So, Hat, obviously you're from that region of Earth. Tell me more about this Ted Cruz guy.
What, Mexico?
Yeah.
What name? Not Cruz?
Yeah. Like Jason.
So they actually named a missile after this guy. The cruise missile.
Really? It was named after him?
I'm not sure if that's supposed to imply that he has a massive dick or what. Maybe
He'll be naming me after a missile when I'm finished with him. His arsehole looked like an empty pyjama case.
Oh, marmalade. I've just tweeted Queenie to find out if it is married. If it is, I'm very disappointed on Earth, like in the world. That's not fair. Like, and it shouldn't ever have occurred. Do you agree or not agree?
I mean, that just means that her tits aren't public property anymore.
Have you ever watched one of its streams?
Probably.
It's terrible. It can barely speak, and I can't tell if that's because it's Mexico or if there's some kind of, I don't know, small retardation going on. Either way, does not deserve the followers it's got.
I think it's because they don't actually get internet in Mexico.
Mm.
So everything just sounds like gibberish.
Ah, so you say the internet is the reason. Is that a yes or a no?
Possibly.
What? Well, I'm a little bit confused as to where Nikau is.
I think she actually may be dead this time.
Are we that lucky, really?
Possibly.
Possibly.
How would you tell the difference?
Yeah, how would you tell the difference? Say if it's, I guess the smell would be a little bit better if it was dead.
You could put a picture of a manatee in front of her, and she would have no reaction.
She might think it's a mirror, mate.
Other than trying to crush its own kid. Is that what they do? Do they crush their kids? I'm pretty sure everything does at some point, doesn't it?
You got any more tweets?
No, that is it, I'm afraid.
Right, can I stop doing this stupid fucking accent now?
Yeah, you can
Cool,
stop doing
cheers.
this accent.
Hello.
Hello, who are you?
I don't know, I'm that cunt Barack Obama quite likes.
How you been, man?
Not bad, man. How yourself?
Yeah, good. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
I was trying to work this out. I haven't spoke to you voice to voice since you had a small person.
Yes. And apologies for earlier. She was kicking off. Bless her. She's doing the. She's generally quite good at getting to bed. She's usually asleep by about 7:38. But tonight, no, she was being a right little missy. But I probably know.
Maybe she was wondering why Dad was sitting there talking into a little microphone.
Yeah. Although usually her dad just doesn't pay her any attention anyway. So. Unless it's old enough to play with Transformers, it's not old enough to interact with me, you know?
No. Did that onesie fit?
Yes, and it's fucking epic, thank you. I forgot to take a photo of her in it. So I will get one. Definitely.
Cool. That's my job done. That's all the input I need. Just send some clothing.
That better be the only input you have on my little girl.
Well, I've got to teach her about Cohen and Cambria. So.
Do you think they'll still be around when she's older?
I reckon they'll be going decades yet. They're one of those touring bands like fucking Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
They just don't stop.
That's pretty crazy. I like bands like that. I do like bands like that. So, Lankus Maximus, I see you're now part of the I Own Pubg crowd.
Yeah, I watched a few streams of it. I really like Two Best Friends play.
Mm.
And they did a couple of episodes on it. I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
Yeah.
And I saw most of you cunts had it.
Yeah.
I thought we'll pick it up.
Mm. Have you got it? Oh no, you don't have a PC, is that right?
I don't have a what?
A PC.
No, I do not. I am a filthy Macintosh heathen.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Isn't it? That was some sound business, financial design. Was there a reason you chose Macintosh? Was it like for editing and stuff, or?
I sold my soul to Apple about 15 years ago or so, and I'm not allowed to go back on that agreement.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Yeah, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is doing crazy good. Like, crazy good right now.
Yeah, it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. And it's mental. It is so fucking crazy. It's now the highest played game on Steam. There have been more consecutive players on that than any other game on Steam. Which I think...
Yeah, they worked out... Like, I saw a Reddit post on it today.
Yeah.
It was like... There was 5.5 million people on Steam in-game playing stuff.
Yeah.
And 26% of those people were playing PUBG.
Which is mental. Like, so crazy. So right now, there are 465,000... No. 465,340. Yeah, 465,340 people playing.
Yeah.
Just that.
That's bananas.
And just to give you a decent comparison, there are 184 people playing Lawbreakers.
Why did you pick Lawbreakers?
Because it's awesome, right?
See, I played my first ever game of it like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Right? And I was basically copying what I'd seen people do in the streams. So, like, jumped out of plane, went to a fairly secluded place that had buildings, got myself a good gun, got myself body armor,
Yep.
got myself like first aid kits and shit like that. Lasted to like the top 30.
Yep.
Started running inwards to where the circle had just appeared.
Yeah.
And fucking fell down a hole between two rocks and just got stuck. Couldn't move, couldn't jump, couldn't crawl out, couldn't do anything. It was like, this is bullshit.
So what? It was a glitched kind of thing.
Well, it was like a ravine that went down towards the river because I had to cross the river.
Yeah.
And didn't want to go across the bridge. And yeah, just got stuck. Couldn't move.
Sounds really good.
Bastards.
I think out of all of the games I've played, that is the one that has stressed me out, but also I've enjoyed the most. Like, I've never experienced stress like playing that game, and especially like when you get further and further down. I think the closest I got was like 3. And
Right.
So Baron said it's buggy as fuck. Brilliant fun, but buggy. I will agree 100% for that. It is amazing. It is really fun. I mean, it's no Battleborn. but what would be?
No. I mean, that's a class unto
Battleborn
itself.
it's fucking dead too, I hear.
Battleborn has now gone into maintenance mode, which means there will be no new content for it. It will just be maintaining how it's running, which is obviously really fucking bad news. For oh no, it doesn't even tell me how many people are playing it right now. I assume 7. Although I think there are more people playing Battleborn right now than there are playing Lawbreakers. Let's have a look. Steam charts, Steam Spy. Here we go, Steam Spy. No, I don't know how to use that. Oh.
Well, anyway, we should probably set up a game at some point.
Yeah, definitely. 124 players played Battleborn yesterday. Which is fucking crazy. Oh, so, what games are available to you as a Mac user, Hat?
I'm not sure. Let me fire up Steam and find out. I actually can get Steam on here, surprisingly enough.
Oh, cool.
Can you get Battlegrounds?
I will find out. I can get Duke Nukem Forever, though.
Well,
Hello?
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
Who's this?
Who dis?
New mic.
New phone, who dis?
Who this?
New dis? New dis? What? No, I don't have a new mic. I'm just using my headset.
Ah. Does
For
that
one.
headset know how to fucking tell the time?
This headset doesn't know what time zones are. That's for damn sure.
Apparently. Also, I've got confirmation that multiple people told you what time the stream was.
Mills told me it was in 2 hours and 45 minutes, which for me would have been 3 o'clock.
What time?
So then when it...
Now, I saw him send
So then
it
it didn't...
at 6:30.
Yeah.
Now,
That-
no matter what time zone you're in, time
East
still
Coast?
flows correctly.
But
You
I thought
can't
you were
tell me-
6 hours ahead of me, and then... But so then when the stream didn't start at 3... Because, I don't know,
How does
I
that change the fact that 2.5 hours passes the same way? No matter
Because when
where
it
you are.
didn't start on time, I was like, oh, they're running late. I have a little bit of time to run my errand real
I
quick.
fucking ran early. And Baron said, "Well, look who decided to show up." And I think you owe the audience An apology.
I'm sorry, everybody.
I don't think you're sorry at all. You're over there laughing.
What the fuck, Alex? You don't even.
Fucking docs live on stream.
Wow. Wow.
Everyone knows his name. Everyone knows his name.
It's literally on my Twitter now.
Yeah. So don't even tell me that I doxed him.
Alex is a fairly good name. Like there are some shit names out there. Like I know some guy called Adam, and that is so shit. Like who names their fucking son Adam? It's really boring name. Like,
Do you know what the most popular baby name for girls was last year?
what's that?
Brittany?
Olivia.
Leia?
Ugh.
Do you know what the most popular boy's name was last year?
What's that?
Olivia. Oliver.
Oliver. That's
So Oliver and Olivia. In
I love
20
the
years'
name
time,
Oliver.
they're going to be hooking up with each other.
I love the name
Olivia.
Oliver.
You know what? I've got a funny story. The ghost
Yeah.
works with a lass called Alex,
Mm-hmm.
who hitched up with a bloke called Alex. So it is literally Alex and Alex.
That's disgusting.
And they've had a
That's
kid,
incest.
No, don't tell me they named their kid Alex.
and they wasted the fucking opportunity and didn't name it Alex.
Good.
Did they name the kid Oliver?
I'll have to check. Hopefully it is Olivia, because that'd make my day super happy. I only know a single Olivia, and it was pretty hot.
Are you talking about Olivia Wilde?
I don't know her. I know of her.
Well, I reckon you've done enough research.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just because I always get her confused with the other bird. So I'm gonna. Oh, the bird from House.
Yeah, Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, she's fucking hot. Like super hot.
Did you just Google her?
Yeah.
I like the idea that you're Googling a hot chick when your baby's in the room.
Oh no, the baby's left now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Did it get up and walk out?
You have to
It had
teach
to.
them from a young age.
Yeah, it knows that when the pants come down, it's time to walk
Okay.
away.
It's fair. Yeah, you've taught me well.
Yeah. She's got quite a pair as well.
Oh my god.
No, she hasn't.
In some pictures she has.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, she does.
I thought she was one of those slim chicks with limited boob.
It's
Limited boob or unlimited boob?
Oh, hang on. If you type Olivia Wilde into Google, the first suggestion in the image is Olivia Wilde breastfeeding. So, that's
really.
that.
Is that right there?
Does she do it well, at least?
I don't know, there's a baby in the way.
She'd probably be better at breastfeeding if she killed the baby.
Fuck.
In fact, I'm going to tweet her that.
Oh my god.
Just tell her a reminder not to suffocate the baby when you're breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Her boobs aren't that big.
No. I think they look good in certain aspects. Certain positions. So has it had a kid, Olivia Wilde, then? Or is it just breastfeeding random children?
Well, I mean, breastfeeding around children would be quite hot.
It'd do it for me. But, you know, it's also the reason I've been away for a while.
What, you've been breastfeeding?
Apparently, the authorities don't look kindly on men running around trying to breastfeed children in the playground.
See?
Yeah.
And they say that we're fighting for equality.
That's it. You know, where were the SJWs? Where were CNN? Where were Polygon when I needed them? I'll tell you
So that's
where
an
they
interesting question, right? Caitlyn Jenner,
let me
Like-
look up that.
the world's most famous transsexual,
Oh,
or
let me
transgender,
not look
or
that
whatever.
up.
Yeah?
Yep.
Used to be Bruce Jenner, became Caitlyn Jenner.
Right.
Right. She was on the cover of Vogue magazine, like, became this champion for transgender rights and all that
Mhm.
shit. Right? If she suddenly turned around and went, my next dream is to breastfeed children. How do you think people would react?
Oh my god.
Shock and awe.
But do you reckon to go with it? Or to go, okay, well, you know, we've given you the gender thing. Maybe you want to calm down a bit now. Or would they be like, no, fucking go on then?
It's a funny one, isn't it? It does make you wonder how far they'd go. Because didn't it also win Woman of the Year?
It won 2 Olympic gold medals for a
No,
start.
like since the sex change, I think it won Woman of the Year.
Yeah, it did.
Which means
Which just goes to prove that in any situation, men are better.
constantly.
But
Men
But
can even win
were-
Woman of the Year.
Did you see
Oh my
the...
God.
were the gold medals in freestyle dick helicoptering though?
It was a gold medal in making through a shopping centre in the swiftest possible time frame. And also, I believe I read something in the news about a black transsexual man, man to female,
Yeah.
winning gold medals in the Olympics.
For what?
What?
Let me have a look. Transsexual. This is going to be a weird Google search. Transsexual Olympic medal. Maybe I'm wrong.
Wait.
Maybe I am wrong. But apparently they can do it now.
What? Running the Olympics, it's a female?
Yeah. It's very interesting. Right, I'm just going to be away for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Fair dues. Anyway, how are you two doing?
Wait, so this person isn't really lanky.
Sorry?
You're not actually lanky, are you?
I wasn't lanky for about 35 minutes. Now I am lanky.
Yeah, he was a fake doctor with a master's degree.
Yeah.
Okay.
A master's degree in faggotry, I think you'll find.
Yes, yes.
But wait, so he's not lanky?
Well, I am now. I wasn't before.
No. But I
Nicole,
mean-
just listen to his voice very carefully.
Yes,
I
I'm
haven't,
lanky.
I haven't heard his voice in like forever, so I don't even remember what he sounds like.
Well, neither have I, but I picked up on it like as soon as he said that he had a degree in faggotry.
I mean,
Oh, is it that obvious? Oh, man.
Yes, it
I
was.
thought I'd done that flawlessly.
At least to me, but obviously not to.
I don't know, like your voice sounds deeper now. Like whatever.
Yeah, that's what happens when you finish college or university or whatever
Like,
whatever they call it.
Wait, you weren't that young though. I thought you were the same age as Percy.
Yeah, I thought the masterful spin I put on my voice had duped everybody. But apparently not.
I mean, I was fooled. I was damn.
I mean, she wasn't even here and she was fooled.
Exactly. She was fooled from across the sea without listening to it.
Wow. I see how it is.
But can you hear how it is?
I can hear you being a little bitch.
What have I missed?
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, you just missed Nico just absolutely ruined Hat.
Oh.
I didn't realize this was lanky the whole time.
No,
His
it's
voice
not.
sounded.
It's
No,
Dr.
wait.
Fencer.
His voice sounds
I think
so
if I did
different.
Dr. Enser, first name Frederick.
I think I introduced you as Francis as well.
Yeah, I know.
But you rolled with it. You're a professional.
Yeah, we were just saying I was stunned that anyone could work it out. But, you know.
So did you guys see all the Juggalos yesterday?
So I've heard about this. I think it might have been someone was mentioning it. I assume What's going on? Why?
They were
Why?
so you know how they had the March for Science a while back.
Mm-hmm.
So this was sort of like protesting that way later on because they still don't know how magnets work and they don't want to listen to a scientist.
Is this legitimate?
Yeah, that's seriously what it is.
You're making
They-
no,
they-
you're
they
making
think
a joke. No,
they think for some
Juggalo-
reason that magnets have something to do with the First Amendment.
No,
That
the Juggalo march that happened yesterday was because there was also a Nazi march going on in the same area. So the Juggalos went out.
so wait, do the Nazis know how magnets work?
Wait,
No
what's
one's
magnets got to do with it?
Nothing. Literally nothing. It's just a song lyric from one of their songs, and Alex is a little faggot and can't stop saying it. So that's what we're
Fucking
saying.
doxed again. What are you doing?
He's doxing himself. He has his full name in his Twitter bio.
Do you know how many people, thanks to our fucking massive following, are now aware of his
They
name?
were already aware. I've been calling him Alex for the last 3 years.
But that's 8 whole
Jesus
people.
Christ, has it been 3 years?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been at least 4 since I met you.
What the fuck is time even?
It
Yeah,
must
we
be
were
disappointing
friends.
to look back on your life and
Whoa.
realise that you've known each other for that long.
I mean, I don't know.
You
It
can
makes
say yes.
things. Well, no, I mean, it makes things easier in the long run.
What, to know each other?
Yeah.
See, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think knowing people is good.
Why not?
Because fuck people.
I mean, people can kind of suck, but every once in a while you'll meet some cool person and have a kid with them, apparently.
Nah. Nah. That's bullshit.
Why have kids when you can just take them out of hot cars?
Yeah, you could just borrow them.
Yep, that's how I got mine. Borrow in quotation marks.
Yeah.
No,
You take a
it's
child.
You borrowed your girlfriend from somebody else?
No, it's permanently borrowing without permission and without intent to return it.
Yeah, like Santa Claus.
But then...
And I wouldn't say it's his girlfriend as much as his captive.
But,
Yeah.
but wait a minute.
Which,
But then that makes females sound like property or whatever.
Yeah.
well, you probably wouldn't be able to relate to that, not being either.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just had to have a victory sip.
A victory sip for a successful kidnapping, or I'm sorry, borrowing.
Right.
So, the hat, what games do you have? on
Okay,
Steam?
so I have access to Amnesia, Battle Block Theater, Bit Trip Runner, Braid, Dota 2, Dota 2 Test, Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition, Duke Nukem Forever, Dust Force, Gary's Mod, Gratuitous Space Battles, lots of Half-Life 2 variants and Half-Life itself, the Hatman Shadow Ward.
You should get Overwatch.
Apparently, I have my own game.
Yeah. Do you have Overwatch? I don't think Lanky's got Overwatch.
No, I do not have Overwatch. I do not believe my laptop can run Overwatch.
It probably couldn't handle Battlegrounds then, either way.
Probably not. No. How do you do it?
What?
Could you
There
repeat
is a
that?
game on this list called How Do You Do It? And for some reason, do it are the only words that are
It's a
capitalized.
sex game.
Oh, it's one of those. I thought they weren't allowed on Steam anymore.
No, they're allowed. I have a bunch in my wish list.
Fucking shocker.
So is this one really explicit? Or
I don't know, I've
see
never
any
heard of it.
ESRB rating on it?
I've never
Well, how
heard
did
of
you
it.
know it was a sex game then?
It just sounds like one. How to do it and do an it are the only words capitalized. It's a
How do you-
fucking
how do you-
sex game.
How do you know it's not about blowing up a U.S. embassy?
Because it's a sex game.
But
I mean,
you don't own it.
I don't need to own it to know it's a sex game.
Not with that attitude. Right, guys. You got a little bit of time, Lanky?
I can do like 15 minutes.
Oh, cool. In that case, we'll play a little bit of Quiplash. You alright with that?
Oh, good.
Oh yay! Hold on, I have to go get my phone from across the room.
And feel free to join along. The password is Zagu. That's Zeta Alpha Gulu Yulu.
Was it Jackbox TV?
Yeah, jackbox.tv.
Jackbox.tv.
Now, what is the code again? Zagu?
It's on the screen, Alex.
Wow.
Well, excuse me, I can't read.
Wear your glasses, bitch.
Yes, Z.
No, I can read.
Or is
I
it
can
Z?
read without my
Do you
glasses.
guys understand what Z means? But if I was to say Z.
Son. Yeah, no, it
Z.
just sounds funny.
I'm just genuinely worried.
Fucking hell, mate, you've nearly got double figures in review.
Holy shit. I promised a hello. I'm Mills. Come on, you home faggots. Percy's balls have joined the game. Is there anyone else joining?
So, are we rolling for initiative or what?
Initiative.
Don't be a slut, Alex.
Yeah, I got a 4.
That makes you sound dirty.
Fitness testing. I like it. I like it. Right, I think that's probably about it. Everybody in here?
Oh,
Did you forget how to read too?
did you?
Thank you, I forgot to ask. 'Cause, we're a
Yeah,
little bit-
Schmitty here.
Are
My
you
trick
drinking
knee
tonight?
is acting up again,
Yeah,
which
I'm on
means
the,
there's a quiplash of brewing.
San Miguel.
Oh,
A mysterious old woman told me I'd meet a group of strangers who would change my life. So
Cake
keep an
Club
eye out for those guys.
Clubman
In the
whiskey.
meantime, why don't we play?
and Smirnoff Apple.
This
You mix
is
them
round
together?
1.
Yes,
You are
and
about
it's
to see 2
terrible.
prompts on your device. Type something
But it makes me
hilarious
forget
or
about
not
the
for
world.
each one.
You know,
Then
win.
everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at
I imagine
work.
you'd get bored
The
of that
more
quite quickly.
folks who choose your answer, the more
She's-
points you
she's
get.
awesome.
Go.
Quite dull.
Yeah, I guess they are dull until like they start to understand how things work.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like a potato with limbs.
Yeah, they're pretty dull.
It's all gone quiet while people think about it.
This is what happens when the thoughts happen.
I'm gonna go back to playing Metroid 2 Genocide of Boogaloo.
Sorry?
I'm gonna go back to playing Metroid 2 Genocide of Boogaloo
Right now?
right now. That is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm in the middle
Cool,
of
let's see what's
You should
what.
be taking up
Number
like,
1 on the
all of your
list.
fucking-
A weird way to
Oh no,
get
I've already
While I was playing
done
Jack-
this shit. I've already
Okay,
put my
vote
answers
for
in.
your favorite.
Earmuffs made from dead babies or using someone's ball sacks.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
See, I don't think the second one's weird. Oh, I ran out of time to vote. I didn't realise there was
I did too. I was too busy playing Metroid. See?
No, I was like...
Why would you be playing
Next in
Metroid?
the hopper,
Because I
odd
fucking
thing to
love
discover
Metroid.
upon arriving in heaven. Tuesday nights are blank night.
Tuesday nights are blank nights.
Vote
Muslim
away.
only or fisting Jesus.
Oh my god. I don't think fisting Jesus is odd.
No, that's no. About to say we dine upon his flesh and his blood at church. So
Next
fisting
on
was
deck,
just the next step.
how you know the pants you're wearing are 3 sizes too small.
Sweat drips
Time
down
to
your
vote.
balls. Your dick fits in your ass.
Yeah, the sweat isn't going to drip if it's too tight.
Yeah, surely.
I was just quoting a song.
Is that the ants go marching one by one? Is that what you were quoting?
No, it's some rap song I used to like play at the school dance.
I know of your American rap.
Up next, what are mannequins always thinking?
Oh my
Get
god.
to voting.
Jesus Christ.
What's your favourite Savage Garden song, Nico?
I don't think I've listened to them enough to have a favorite.
Just say the good one.
Next one, an unusual reason to duel somebody.
Oh, you know what? No, my favorite Savage
Now.
Garden song is definitely "I Want You."
I don't know that song.
You don't know that one? Oh my god, it's the best one. Hold on, let me.
My favourite
Apparently, it's good.
Savage Garden song is Truly Madly Deeply Blue.
Oh my god, get out. That song is so overrated.
Mills. Safety question.
What?
Yeah, he didn't even put that one through. It was a safety question, apparently.
Next in
Oh
line,
yeah.
why is
Yeah, I
each
couldn't think of an
snowflake
answer for
different?
that one, so I just used the safety question.
Ready, set, vote.
I linked you the song.
I'm Bot, here to educate you. Triggered, or no two snowflakes are not on fire.
Bot.
I'm Bot.
Oh, I wanted to vote, but it wouldn't.
You weren't paying attention, you were sending links.
No, I was just about to put my vote in, and
Round
then it
one's
like
done.
disappeared.
Let's see who's in the lead.
Let us see who's in the lead.
Not me. That's for damn sure.
He is failing.
On to round 2, where all points are doubled.
Wait,
doubled,
do I have
say.
more points than Linky?
No, I think you got 0.
Oh yeah, I do.
I'm done.
I'm finished. I didn't use safety answers this time.
Oh shit! I just realized I made a fucking hilarious spelling error.
Ah.
Sorry, it took me a while.
I do not deserve.
These better be good. This better be good. First, a good sign that Congress doesn't like you. Okay, everybody pick your favorite.
Good sign that Congress doesn't like you.
You send them to Percy's Twitter, or your name is Nikau and you're the car.
What? What the fuck? What the shit?
Interesting.
I'm upset that somebody got the "your" wrong at the start of your name.
Yeah, who doesn't know the difference between
Next up,
oh my
Oh,
god.
it's Percy, of course.
X-rated classic Debbie Does Dallas would be
And see,
Debbie
I'm about to make
Blank.
a really terrible spelling error too, so I really have
Put in your votes.
to be upset.
Before follow-up to the X-rated classic, Debbie Does Dallas would be Debbie gets AIDS and experiences a slow death, or Debbie does Uranus.
No. Debbie does Uranus.
Debbie does Uranus.
What? I voted over this already.
Oh, he's new.
Wait, no. Mills is.
Dead.
Moving
Wow!
on,
Dead.
the number
My
one
best
reported
friend,
crime
and you're
in
telling me
Mr.
he's
Rogers'
dead.
neighborhood.
Your best friend.
I'm sorry to give you this
Vote on
news.
your devices.
Wait,
Number
wait.
one reported crime in Mr.
What? Why are you so
Rogers' neighborhood
offended?
is adolescent cream pies or identity theft.
Oh no! Like, you have no right to be offended. I haven't talked to you in like 2 years. Oh, are you saying the name of the person who loses?
Next, the least popular scented candle smells like blank. Okay, vote.
What?
I'm making mac and cheese. You want me to make a couple box?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm gonna be making it the way I like it though. So
That's fine.
Okay.
Keith, we're live on stream. Can you keep it down?
Can you keep it down? Sorry.
Silence.
He's a good boy. Done exactly what I said.
He was just asking if I wanted mac and cheese.
And next,
I noticed he didn't ask
a
us.
group.
Why would
that
why
no
would he
tour
even
bus
ask
driver
that?
ever
The answer
wants
is
to have
obviously
assigned
yes.
to their bus.
I know, right? I
And
mean, you guys live across the pond. Are you sure you want some gross mac and cheese?
Oh, thank you for acknowledging that it's gross.
Weed on my
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Who burped?
Always.
Who can't spell bus?
next prompt, there will be blood too. Blank.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
voting
God.
time.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. You're so bad.
There will be blood too from your anus or menstruation day.
When you Oh my god.
I told you, a terrible, terrible spelling error.
Oh my god.
We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happens.
I didn't even realize.
From
there was
your
a-
anus nearly makes up for the misspelling of.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Round 3, guys. Round 3.
It's round 3.
At least I didn't
my
misspell
Flash.
bus.
I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it.
Wordlash.
Oh my god.
Follow these wordlash instructions.
Good thing about playing this series, you have to listen to this cunt's voice between them.
Come up with a flashy wrestling move with this word in the name. Squirt.
Squirt.
Are you laughing at your own suggestion?
Yeah. Yeah. How are you, Percy?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. This morning I found my 3DS, so although I bought Metroid the day it came out, I've had to find where my 3DS was so I could download it. gonna play a little bit of that tonight.
Yay!
Oh, we're waiting on the hat. We're waiting on the hat.
You're always waiting on the hat. He's like a girl.
I'm just gonna say.
Let's see
it.
what you've wrought. It's round 3, so you've got 3 medals to award.
So
A
our
gold,
choices
a
are
silver, and a
squirt or
bronze.
Indianas,
Make your picks.
Tornado power squirt, the squirting pussy, the top rope squirt press, anus squirt pin, or niglet squirt.
Oh god.
So,
Okay.
tornado
Tornado
power
power-
quart. No, power quart. That's automatically
Doesn't have
disqualified.
squirt in it.
I'm choosing the one that actually sounds like a wrestling move.
To be honest, 3 of them sounds like a wrestling move.
All right, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And
Terrible,
gold.
terrible quick part.
Medals are nice, but points
The
are
sweating pussy
nice
sounds
as
like
well.
oh.
When is it not terrible?
Like the word squirt really like you had to make this that kind of game.
All right, that's it.
But
The
Time
person
for
got
the
cheap
final
niglet
scores.
points and didn't get it.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know if I've got enough. Yes! Without my fucking niglet points, I still won.
You know what, Percy? Fuck your niglet point.
100% Muslim only.
Ah, I'm in 4th place. Started from the bottom. Cheated my way to 4th place.
Top answer.
I don't believe that would make for a very good song.
You guys up for another match? Lanky, you got time for one more?
I could do one more and I got a bow.
Cool.
Lanky, how have you been?
I've been very well, thank you.
That's good.
Ticking over.
Now, are you actually a doctor now, or
Yes.
are you just saying that?
Nice.
No,
Are you
definitely
actually
not.
faggot now, or are you...
I'm a master.
Okay, so you are the master.
Hey, I'm
I'm
Schmitty.
a master of
I
faggotry.
completely forgot what I'm doing here.
Baiting.
Oh,
So-
Quiplash, right, Quiplash.
So you are the master.
You know, it's not too often
I've
I
always
see
been
a
the
group
master.
like this, thankfully.
Master of what?
This is round 1.
Faggotry.
You get points based on the percentage of people who
Are
like your
you
answer,
really a
and a
faggot,
bonus
or
if
are
you
you
get
just
more
saying-
votes than your opponent. Go!
Okay,
I'm
round one.
undisciplined.
Where are your credentials?
All right, I'm all in.
Yay!
Let's see, 18, 6, 3, 30, and 4.
What? What are you talking about?
I just rolled a bunch of random dice.
Why? Are you playing D&D?
No, I'm not. I'm
You
just-
know more
no,
about
actually,
that, Nico. You
Almost
fucking
out of
turned up
time.
on time
Use the
with drink.
safety quit
these
button if you
are
have
actually
to.
dice that I keep with all of my magic decks.
Okay.
Someone is yet to vote. I don't know. Are they still here or are they not? Oh, Percy Sack. Missed out.
Cards on the table. Prompt number 1 is,
I don't know who
after
that
high
was.
school, kids get the book, Oh, the Places
wasn't
You'll Go. After college, they should get, Oh, the Places You'll Blank.
Oh shit.
After high
That's a
school,
song.
Okay, pick your favorite
oh,
quip
the places
now.
you'll go. After college, they should get all the places you'll blank. So the options are go to get away from the Muslims or blow people for money. I believe the word up missing from the second one to link them
No.
both to Muslim.
No, blow people for money, meaning where you're gonna be a hooker. I'm surprised you didn't get that.
Coming up next, in the worst casting decision ever,
I'm on your
the role
side,
of
like,
Frodo
that
Baggins
one.
would go
Damn
to
straight.
Blake. Okay,
Unlike Hat.
vote.
That was. Yeah, Hat's never on this show.
In the worst casting decision ever, the role of Frodo Baggins would go to A. Sasha Grey, or B. a sexy down kid who keeps flashing her badge.
Oh, so the same answer.
I don't know who either of those are.
They're the same thing, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Next on the list, why you shouldn't party with Vikings.
Why is it party with thank Vikings?
Ready, set, vote.
Painful rapes, or there is no reason. And this may well be the hardest question I'll ever have to answer in my life.
I'm gonna play it safe, I think.
Oh, I didn't answer because I was too confused. I was too stuck.
Moving on, a bad line to have on your business card.
A bad line to have in the business card.
Get to voting.
Apron or kneecap.
Oh, what? Oh, come on.
That subtle off-white colouring.
Oh my god, this is not a watermark.
And next is a terrible
You should
name
change your
for a
Twitter name to
today
Hat
company.
Trick Bait.
Ladies wins by default, which is the, I think, the sexiest way of winning.
Okay, next one.
What? How far ahead
A
is this stream?
dangerous thing for a drone
Oh,
to
okay.
deliver to you.
Phone, this is a dangerous
Put in your
thing for a
votes.
drone to
Really?
deliver
Because
to you.
my phone.
A. Percy Sachs.
My phone was.
10,090,000 Genji swords.
Really? Because my phone was like frozen the entirety of the last
Personal
one.
problem to me now.
Whoa!
I guess now that you've already got a
That's
kid,
all for round one.
you
Here's
could
the
just
scoreboard.
attach your balls to a drone and have it fly about. You don't need them anymore.
Speaking of my balls,
Right.
I promised
Round two is straight
nice
ahead, and
shaft
that means
picture.
all points are doubled.
if we hit 50 viewers. We didn't.
You didn't.
No shaft.
So it's just your sack instead.
Oh, he'll get that. Don't worry about
But I think what you should do if you're going to send him a sack picture is have a profile one. Don't go too close. Like you want both balls in full display.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Me.
Lock and load.
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip.
I tell you what, your face is a safety quip, bruv.
Time to
So,
share.
Nicole,
First off,
the
how
Shrek
you know
soundtrack.
your RV is haunted.
Shrek.
Okay, use your device to pick your favorite.
I don't know what kind of person you think my mum is. I tell you what, she never touches a ghost.
Oh, is it because the ghost is fucking your mum? Is that the point?
Maybe an uncouth gesture.
Next in line, if the Liberty Bell were truly patriotic, it would make
Like
this
your own
sound.
balls.
Vote on your devices.
Or bang bang, America motherfucker.
Shit.
Next on deck, write a really dramatic line for a doctor to say in a TV medical drama. Time to vote.
I'd kill him, but fuck it, he's a mother. Or B, you have AIDS.
I believe you have AIDS is actually a line from Texas Ranger.
And next is
Do I from
a
any?
terrible thing to
Is that the one
announce
with Chuck
on your
Norris?
first day in jail.
Yes.
Did he have AIDS?
Vote now.
No, it was actually a kid he was with that had AIDS. So I guess he caught it too by default.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Next prompt. A question the Riddler asks on a first date. Vote away.
Why have you killed my dog, or does this smell like chloroform?
No.
Still 3 seconds behind.
Next on the list,
Does it smell like
an
chloroform?
automobile feature only the French would have. And vote.
A cheese horn full of rape, or just baguette. Oh man, I swear baguette should have been Luigi's answer.
That was mine.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I
Shocked.
think I
That's all
figured
for
that
round
was
two.
you.
Let's see where the
Fucking
points went.
remove baguette, motherfucker.
It wasn't until after I submitted the answer that I realized I should have put omelet for bars.
Oh god damn it!
Round
We're on
three
the
has
final
arrived.
round,
The
final
last
round, guys.
lash.
This is
You're
the-
I kinda
all
wish
going
I'd just
to
put
answer the
baton
same
now.
prompt, so pull out all the stops.
I just feels my mind is I wouldn't have been able to deal with that level of
Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Come up with a clever insult using this word, duck.
Bip, bip.
Do-do, 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 do-do. It's the whole music. Do-do, 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 it's the whole music.
So can you guys hear the sound of the gun?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't know.
We're ready to look.
Okay.
Choose who gets a
Come
medal
up with a
now.
clever insult using the word duck. I'm not going to fuck that duck with your badge. Duck off. Ha 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 ha. Kill yourself. Ha 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 ha. Mother ducker. Cock sniffing fuck fence go suck a duck dick. Duck. More like neek out, am I right? Or your mum smells like duck spunk. I need to know what duck spunk smells like.
Sounds like your mom, apparently.
How I can explain the situation to the police.
Okay, who's taking home some medals? First, the bronze. Silver.
She's about 30 years older than me.
And finally, gold.
Um,
Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days.
Cash money there, bro.
Get in.
Oh, I thought you would have beaten me.
Oh, I didn't get anything.
We did it, you guys. Let's
You've got
go to the
banana
scores.
Nick out there. That's how
Oh, silver wins it.
Oh, you said
I won twice in a row. I don't know what you should make out of that. 100% a sexy downy kid who keeps flashing her vag.
Alright, I'm gonna bow.
Yep, I think that is it. We're gonna call it an end now. I'm gonna run the end credits and then I will turn off. Thank you so much, guys, for turning up. It was amazing. It was
Cool,
really
thanks, man.
fucking fun.
it was alright.
Yeah, well, you know, it got better when
your
Nico
face
turned
is
up,
alright.
Damn straight it is.
Yeah, it was alright till Nico turned up.
Yeah,
Oh wow, alright.
proper ruined it, right?
You know, you used to be the nice one, and I liked you better when you were the nice one.
What'd you make of that, Lanky?
Here's what I've got to say to that, right? I think
Alright, guys, it has been a fucking...
Wait, how did you get Lanky in here? I didn't know he was. That was. When did you start talking to him?
It's been a lovely time, guys. Have a fantastic evening.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to leave a comment, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and always remember, you're a faggot.